Hi, welcome back. Foam rolling with Karen at Common Bond Yoga. We are moving up the body. We started with the feet, the ankles, and now we're going to move on to the shins and the calves. And we'll be using lacrosse balls and foam rollers. So I'm going to start with my the fronts. So I'm going to start around my shins. Remember, we don't want to be rolling directly on the bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into kind of a tabletop position with my shins on top of the foam roller. And I'm going to do one side. I'm going to start with my left side. So I'm going to lean over to my left a little bit so that I'm away from the bone. To apply more pressure, I'm going to put my right shin on top of my left calf. And I'm basically just going to rock from just below the knee all the way down to the ankle. And if I find a spot that feels extra tight, I'm going to wiggle my leg from side to side, or I might take the top leg, and this is called bone sawing, and wiggle my top leg from side to side instead. We'll kind of move around, going closer to the bone and then away from it. And then I'll go ahead and do that on the other side. So switch over to the right shin, lean to the right a little bit, going away from the bone, rolling just below the knee, all the way down to the ankle. This takes, you'll find that this foam rolling uses a lot of core strength. I don't know if you can tell right now, I can feel it, to kind of hold yourself up. And then again, I might shimmy my body from side to side, or I might rock my top leg from side to side on any spot that needs more attention. And if that doesn't feel like it did very much, it's time for the lacrosse ball. So I'm going to do basically the same thing on the lacrosse ball. So I'm going to basically just place it somewhere below the knee. If I really want some pressure, I might put the other leg on top of it. That feels pretty tense to me. Find a spot, hold it, breathe into it. And just kind of keep working along the shin, again, to the side of the bone, the meaty stuff. And I'll try that on the other side. Don't forget to breathe. All right. Whew, that's the shins. So let's flip over and we'll do the calves now. So again, you can start with the foam roller. If your calves are really tight, you might try just this, just hands behind you, hips up off the mat. If you want more pressure, I'll take the other leg again and place it on top. Find a spot. A lot more area that we're covering here with the calf than the shin. Go all the way down to the ankle. Find a spot, hold it there. One of the best techniques, if you have a partner or a friend that is willing to help, what they'll do is you'll basically just hold your leg in place, and they'll come over and they'll place both hands on your shin and rock your leg from side to side. And it's pretty intense, especially if your friend is really strong. And then just kind of work your way down towards the ankle, all the way up just below the knee, rocking, rocking, rocking. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the other side. So I'm going to start with lighter pressure. I don't feel this too much, so I'm going to add extra pressure by placing my other leg on top. Find a spot. That feels pretty tense. I'm going to hold it there. And then, of course, you want more pressure. Get your lacrosse ball, get your friend, or even just use your own hand to apply pressure, push down, breathe, move the ball down a little bit, hold. And just keep working that ball down the leg. Something I like to do when I'm foam rolling is to actually move your body around and see what it feels like to flex the foot, to point the foot, maybe to do some circles, and then try just relaxing the muscles as well. Turn that leg in, work the inside of the calf. This is really good for me because I only foam roll when I'm teaching it. So thank you for letting me teach you in foam roll. Do that on the other leg. I can use my hand. You might roll from side to side. Remember, try different techniques that appeal to you. Rock from side to side, rock up and down, and try to avoid the bones. I could pretty much do this all day, but I'm not. So I'm gonna call it good on the calves and the shins. You might stand up in between sides, see what a difference it makes. And thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time.